What's up, guys? Do you want 5 free VR games to play? Well, today I'm gonna list 5 free VR games to play. Okay. So, the first game is Hyperdash. This game is a fast and action-packed shooter-based game. And here I can demonstrate just a bit of this game. There are many different game modes and different weapons as well. There is the game modes Ball, Elimination, and one other. There's not really cosmetics, so you don't really spend much money on the game, and it is a pretty good free game that was pretty much well made. And now, let's move on to the next game. Downshot. Downshot is a game where you can basically, like, I will demonstrate. It's like kind of like real life guns, weapons. Come here and go to maps. What the heck? Maps. This game you can take place in many different maps. Right now, I'm gonna go to the island map. But as you can see here, you use one thing to spawn everything. So for this video, I'm gonna use a robot as an example, so basically an NPC. But I can see is pretty good. It has realistic guns and stuff, and realistic weapons as well. It's just a really cool game, and also you can enter like multiplayer mode, and they're basically it's basically like just a server with 4 to 8 people. It's like fighting with all this cool stuff, and you can change and you can use a whole bunch of different things, from a bow to a tenderizer. And you can also use basically any gun you want. Snipers, pistols, shotguns, ARs. And it's a replica of one game. And this game is really good for a free game. It has not really any glitches. Now let's move on to the next game. Big Scary. This game right here is a personal favorite. If you've ever played Gorilla Tag, which I'm assuming you have, it's one of those type of rip-offs, you know. But except this one's like a fun horror. So what I mean by that is that it's like a horror, but not at all scary. Let me show you. You can enter servers with other people. This doesn't lag out. Hey guys, you want to go to level 15 with me? 15? So, you come here, and I can show you real quick. This right here. Pretty much every map is to solve a maze. So, I can show you here. So, this map, I can give you a quick example. whatever. Is that you complete a maze, and this maze is usually a button or something, and so this, bam. In this level, it's a nose, and so you would always complete a maze, and you would find these in different spots, and the goal is to complete something, and you'll have different cosmetics. As here, this is a free cosmetic you can unlock. Rec Room. I'm assuming most of you know Rec Room. It's pretty much the Roblox of VR. There are like a million different worlds, and you can also play with your friends who don't have a VR, because you can play this on Xbox, PC, and mobile. Well, you can play it on console, not Xbox. So, for an example, I can just go into one of the most common ones made by Rec Room itself, not made by a separate person. So, no, not that. So, you come here, and one of the most popular ones is paintball. It's one made by the game itself, and so I'm gonna play that right after I show you the lobby. A lobby is basically where you can interact with other players. It's called the Rec Center in this game. Destiny 2 is also another popular one. Here, I can show you. Really try. Rec Room is a game where you can basically interact with other people and do a whole bunch of creative things. It's in VR. Right here. This right here, you see, is a very good, well-made map. I can't take any. Great. So you see, this right here is a Rec Room special, made by Rec Room itself. It has a mode. Okay, now on to the next game. Last but not least, one of my favorites, Paintball Playground. So you come in and then take your height. And so I'm not gonna enter a public lobby because it takes a kind of while to load in. But right here, give me back my gun. I'll give you an example because it has a training ground. Usually, I think there's one other game mode, but you play with other people in a lobby where you're trying to press, where you're trying to get to the goal. So it's like capture the flag, except you have to press a button. And you reload like a regular paintball machine. If you ask me, it has a pretty good graphics. It's one of my favorites. And you can interact with other players in this game. No. Population 1. This game is a very good, well-made game. You did used to have to pay for it, but it did become free. is made by Oculus itself. It's basically Fortnite for VR. So you have many different gun weapon options in this game. Different skins, cosmetics, and so at the beginning, you start at a platform, and like you go into these capsules where they then launch. It's like the battle bus, except you're controlling it. It's taking forever. Oh, okay, so okay. Wait. This right here is one of the free skins you can get. Okay. So you start off in a lobby, like how in Fortnite you start off in the like battle island. And these are the many different gun options I'm talking about. And see, you interact with other players, and you usually be in a team of one, well, not one, in a team of 2 to 3. It's 3, but usually you always have some players. So at the beginning of the game, you'll have 10 days to get 10 free cosmetics. As I've just demonstrated with many different weapons, there are many different shooting options. From rifles, snipers, over here, bam. So the game should be starting in a sec. This is pretty much the same map as the regular one, as the like in-game. Let me come up here. Okay. So this is the place where you launch off at first. This is a view of the map. And so you launch off in these capsules. And then you find some place to land. See, I'm gonna follow one of these to just show you killing people real quick. No one's landing. And so you glide as well. What is this? And so bam. That's basically killing. At the end of the game, you know, it has a zone. Like Fortnite has Storm. And that's it. Merry Christmas. Bye.